Hey, what is up heroes and welcome to Fairy Tail, one of my all-time favorite anime series. This was the first ever manga series as well. I read from start to finish, collected every single volume, read the spin-offs. I'm a massive Fairy Tail fan and I'm so happy we finally have a game. I mean, there were some games in the past but they were released in English and they were on PSP and DS I believe. We now have a full RPG which looks incredible. Cannot wait to jump into this. So let's go for a new game and start this up. So I believe we're going to start kind of like, not at the very start of the Fairy Tail series, but near the midway point on Tenru Island. So let's jump right into it, man. I'm so excited. Alright, so we're starting off with a tutorial boss battle against Hades. Oh dude, this fight, so good. Not gonna spoil anything because some stuff is gonna happen. So let's go for magic and we'll go for Fire, Dragon, Iron Fist. Look at all the moves we got. Nice. Not bad damage. I also believe that this is all the original Japanese voice actors from the anime as well, which is great because I love the Japanese voices. It sounds so good. Anyway, Cold Excalibur. And we are gonna summon Virgo. Photon Slicer. Finish him off. Dude, Laxus is so cool. Obviously you guys know I have a soft spot for people who have lightning powers and dude, Laxus, one of the coolest lightning characters. So let's go for Raging Bolt. Not gonna lie though, Hades is like magic. I kind of like it, like the way he uses it with the fingers and it looks so cool. Like Hades is kind of a cool character. Right, so we're going to choose now. Let's go for the halberd. Oh, it's kind of epic.
Sana. 雷を食べた。ラクサス、自分の魔力をナツに。
ギルドの受けた痛みはギルドが返せ。100倍でな。
来園に100倍返しだ。俺たちのギルドを傷つけやがって。
Man, Lightning Fire Dragon is so cool.
お前は消えろ。俺に任せろ。
Right, so we can choose. Kind of want to go for Lightning Fire Dragon Roar because it's so epic when he uses it in the anime, but hey, let's go for it. I want to see it. Nice. And let's finish it with the exploding lightning blade.
"私がここまでやられたのは何十年ぶりかの。このまま片付けてやるのはたやすいことだが、楽しませてもらった礼をせねばな。
そんな。あの攻撃が効かなかっただと。
悪魔の目、海岸。特別に見せてしんぜ。魔導の真理。ここからはウヌラの想像をはるかに超える領域。終わりだ。フェアリーテイル。
魔導の深淵。
なんという魔力だ。
魔の道を進むと深き闇の底へと沈む。その先に見つけたるや深淵に輝く未知なる魔。あと少し、あと少しで未知なる魔法にたどり着く。だがそのあと少しが深い。その深さを埋めるものこそ大魔法世界、ゼレフのいる世界。今宵ゼレフの覚醒とともに世界は変わる。そして私はいよいよ手に入れるのだ。未知なる魔法。
未知なる魔法。
ウヌラは行けぬ。大魔法世界にはウヌラは足りぬ。深淵へと進む覚悟が。
怖くてもうダメ。
なんだ、こんな近くに仲間がいるじゃねえか。俺たちは自分の弱さを知ったんだ。だったら次はどうする。強くなれ。立ち向かうんだ。一人じゃ怖くてどうしようもないかもしれねえけど、俺たちはこんなに近くにいる。今は恐れることはねえ。俺たちは一人じゃねえんだ。
仲間がいれば
恐怖はない。
私たちは最後まで諦めんぞ。
それがフェアリーテイル。行くぞ。
Alright, I really hope we get a little like cutscene of when they're all like charging him because it looks so epic.
ネメシスアマテラス百式。
まだまだ。
Alright, so if they're weak to it, let's go for it.
フォトンスライド。頑張ります。
And we should go for this, take out these two.
やってやる。
Can we attack like yeah. All of them.
ここからだ。
And he was weak to the attacks, right? Yeah, he's weak to ice. Got max MP. Chance to inflict freeze, chance to inflict curse. Let's go for it.
アイスメイクアイスブリンガー。
これからよ。
Just go Virgo again.
開け。処女級の扉。ファルゴ。リタホール。
これ式で
Oh, to attack again. No foot on slicer then.
フォトンスライド。
Oh, okay. So now we got R1.
終わりだ。アイスメイクアイスゲイザー。
Nice.
私がこの私がマカロフに負けるというのか。
勝つのは俺たちだ。
いいな。窓を進む者の頂にたどり着く日までは悪魔は眠らない。行けフェアリーテイラー。
滅用具解呪連爆雷神。これが俺たちのギルドだ。終わったな。
ああ。私たち勝ったんですね。
皆よくやってくれた。
じっちゃん、それにみんな。
なぜ闇に落ちた。言ったはずだ。魔法とは本来闇。闇の中で生まれた奇跡を魔法と呼ぶようになった。ギルドを引退した私は魔の道を深く探ることでこの世界の断りを見つけたかった。あと少しだった。一なる魔法にたどり着くまで。そんなものを見つけても何も変わらんよ。魔法が本来闇だというならそれでよい。光というならそれもよし。魔法は生きておる。それは時代とともに役割を変え、わしらと共に成長する。フェアリーテイルは自由とともに生きていく。全部あなたから学んだことじゃ。
So we're going to be reading this part, so is that all of them? I'm so tired. Yeah, who'd have thought an S-Class promotional exam could go so wrong? It's not much of an exam now that the Dark Guild Grimoire Heart has attacked. Is there something about getting Zerif? What was that all about? They want to use the power of the Black Wizard Zerif to shape the world as they please. I can't believe that Grimoire Heart's master, Hades, was Fairy Tail's second master. Pretty crazy that we met the second master while looking for the first master's grave. That's it, S-Class. Let me take the exam, Gramps. I'm going to be an S-Class. Let it go, just relax for a while. Lucy's right. You have plenty of chances to become an S-Class. You should get some rest. We made it back to camp. So we can move around. You can also use R to dash, R to look around, R for the center camera. You can use X to talk to people around you, pick things up off the ground, and open treasure chests. Nice. So, Tenru Island. Can you come here a second? I can. So progressing in the story will allow you to visit new places, meet new friends, and continue Fairy Tail's journey. So your current mission is displayed on the top left of the screen. Places and people required for the mission are marked with the little book symbol. So talk to Master. Alrighty. Got Levy, got Jill. You know, I don't think he's in this outfit at this point, or same with Grey. Don't think they're in this outfit at this point in this series, but I mean, is there like cooler outfits, you know? So good job making it back, everyone. I got Guild Arts there. Mira Jean. Not sure if this bit's voice acted or not, but no, it's not. What did Laxus do? Oh, yikes. Yeah, Guild Arts doesn't know. Also, let me know in the comments down below who's your favorite Fairy Tail character, because mine's right there. The man Guild Arts. I love this dude. He was excommunicated by the Master after overdoing it at the Harvest Festival. What a loser. Shut up, old man. Laxus had his reasons. He said he wanted to make Fairy Tail stronger. Everyone, I'm so sorry. I let Zerif go. Zerif's that one guy, right? The strongest, most evil wizard of all time. I can't believe someone like that was on this island. It's not your fault, Juvia. I don't think anyone could have taken on someone like that by themselves. Seems that the danger has passed for now. Yes, I'm so glad we were all able to return safely. I like Kana as well. Came to this island to become an S-Class and tell Guild Arts that I'm his daughter. I was the first one to reach the first Master's grave, but only because I prioritized myself over my friends. I don't deserve the title of S-Class. What's wrong, Kana? Lucy. I may not have been able to become an S-Class, but I think I'm going to tell my father the truth. His reaction is so priceless. Oh.
君たちのような存在が僕を作り出した。君たちのような邪念がアクノロギアを呼んだ。つまりこの時代は終わりを告げる。もう誰にも止められない。世界はここに完結する。
ゼレフ、あのゼレフが私の目の前に。これは夢か現実か。
アクノロギアは時代の終わりを告げる。君たちの邪念がそれを呼んでしまった。
アクノロギア、一体何の話だ。
君たちには罰を受けてもらうよ。
待て、ウヌにはまだ聞きたいことが。
一つはアクノロギアを呼んだ罪。もう一つは僕に命の重さを忘れさせた罪。悔い改めよ。 程を知らぬクズめ冥界へ落ちるがいい。来たかアクノロギア。
この感じ。なんだ？うるせえ。この声。また来るぞ。
走れ。みんなで帰るんだ。フェアリーテールへ。
この世界には絶対的に抗えないものがある。この時代は終わる。さよなら夏。
ブレスだ。
まさか島ごと消す気じゃ。
防御魔法を使える者は全力展開。
俺たちはこんなところで終わらねえ。
絶対諦めない。
みんなの力を一つにするんだ。ギルドの絆を見せてやろうじゃねえか。そうじゃ、みんなで帰ろう。
So when the game's loading, you can actually like knock off the the text with happy. Oh, dude, Agnologia just so OP. So OP. Makarov's little face, man. The tears melts your heart.
あの時はもうダメかと思った。でも不思議と恐怖はなかったのを覚えてる。ギルドの仲間が一緒だったから。みんながいればどんなことも乗り越えられるって思えたの。結果から言うと私たちはアクノロギアの攻撃を受けたのに無事だった。フェアリーテール初代マスターメイビス・バーミリオンが私たちの絆や信じ合う心を使って防御魔法を発動させた。フェアリースフィア、妖精三大魔法の一つであらゆる悪からギルドを守ってくれる魔法なんだって。でも封印凍結を解除するのに7年かかってしまい、マグノリアに戻った私は早すぎる時の流れに戸惑った。
少し見ねえうちに小さくなったな。
この7年でいろいろあったみたいね。私たちにとってはちょっと前のことなんだけど。
ああ、ギルドは借金のため差し押さえられ、今はここを仮の本部としているらしい。
私たちが留守にしていたせいでフィオーレ最強だったのが今では最弱ギルドなんて。
そいつはいい。面白え。
あ？
だってそうだろ。上に登る楽しみがあと何回味わえるんだよ。燃えてきた。
そうですよね。楽しみです。
しかしこいつは思ったより深刻な問題だぞ。
どういうこと？
この7年で他のギルドが力をつけたということだ。それはギルド全体の力だけでなく個々の実力においても。
奴らは7年多く経験を積んでんだ。俺たちの力はこの時代にはついていけてねえ。
つまりギルドも俺らも鍛え直しってことだな。燃えてきたー。
奴ら夏とし探しに行っちまったが、ロメオついてかなくてよかったのか。
もし天狼島が見つかってもみんな生きてるかわからねえんだろ。
そんなことねえって。信じなきゃよ、そこは。
7年も連絡ねえんだぞ。
ただいま。
おう、おかえり。お前ら。
大きくなったなロメオ。
おかえり夏にみんな。
So chapter 1, the 7-year gap. Alright, so episode start. Cool. So after the events on Timor Island, Natsu and the others return to find that Fairy Tail has been reduced to a shadow of its former glory over the past 7 years. Now the weakest guild in Fior, they're determined to return to the top. First go see what needs to be done. Alrighty. For me, I think this is like where like Fairy Tail start to like find its footing and become like one of my favorite series. Like it was good from the start. Timor Island, one of my favorite arcs. I think from Timor Island and then coming into this arc, it was so good. So you can talk to everyone. Okay, can access the menu with this. Just got team. Oh, level 1. Nice. I think it's like a great place to like to start a game off, where you know, obviously we're now the weakest guild. Because starting from the the very start when I don't think Fairy Tail's the strongest, or it is one of the strongest. I've got like no equipment. Oh. What else can we do? I don't have any costumes just yet. I believe there's like pre-order DLC, but I got given this game early from Koei Tecmo, so thank you very much for that. But my collector's edition, I think, comes with a costume for Lucy, which will be, I think it's either the digital collector's edition or the normal collector's edition, but you get Atalia Rise's costume from the game for Lucy, which is great. And I think everyone else gets the Grand Magic Games uniform, like the purple one, which looks, again, really cool. So, main story, talk to everyone. So in this game as well, I think we'll also be doing loads of side quests to build up the guild. Like, I'm going to try and 100% this game as much as possible. Like, I've been waiting for a Fairy Tail game for so long, so I'm going to be doing all the side quests. Going to be doing, I think there's lots of like little added extra scenes in this game with like, I want to say romances, but like relationships with like other characters and stuff. I want to try and do everything. So let's start off by talking to Lucy. Yo.
なんとか借金の支払いを伸ばしてもらったが、返せる当てが思い当たらん。奴らの嫌がらせのせいで仕事が来ねえ。くそ、手の打ちようがねえ。せっかく夏たちが帰ってきたのによ。
ギルドがそんな状況だったなんて。私たちがいない間、マカオさんがマスターとして切り盛りしてくれてたみたいです。
これは俺たちの問題でもあるな。
うん、ギルドの問題だからね。みんなで協力してお金稼がなきゃ。
So the guild really reached a new low while we were gone.
そうね。
You can use the guild ledger to check on the guild. So you can view the guild's current ranking in the guild ledger, gain renown by completing quests and upgrading your guild. Once you've achieved a certain amount of renown, your guild will rise in rank and you will receive a commendation from the council. Furthermore, both the amount of requests you can take on and your magic chain combo bonus will increase. Nice. So we're right down the bottom with Twilight Ogre. And Sabretooth is number 1. So where's the ledger? Is that over here? Wait, there it is. Yeah. Right, so we are 168th. Oof. Not great. Not great. Alright, so I guess we talk to Makarov next. So in order to rebuild, we'll have to do it the honest way, taking requests as they come to us. You can take requests at the request board near the guild's entrance. I'm counting on you. That's one quest to take. With great requests come great responsibility. Let's take a look at the request board. I'm worried, it feels like my magic's weaker after 7 years. Gotta get out there and fight till our magic's back. Here, take this. Should come in handy out there. Ooh. You can equip characters with Lacrima to receive stat boosts and various other benefits. View or equip your Lacrima from the Lacrima section of the main menu. You can take Lacrima from request rewards or synthesize them in the laboratory. Ooh. So there are 3 types of items: consumables, ingredients, and valuables. Items can be used or viewed from the item section of the main menu. Consumables will give you various benefits such as recovering HP and MP. They can be used with the item command during battle and from the item menu while you're in the field. You receive items as quest rewards, but they also can be purchased from the item shop. Ingredients are used in the synthesis of Lacrima and the remodeling of facilities. You can get them by picking them up off the ground or by defeating enemies. You can sell ingredients that you don't need at the shop. Valuables are important items that can be obtained during certain requests and part of the story. They cannot be used in any way other than those specified, and cannot be sold in the item shop. Awesome, thanks. Right, so let's go equip this right now, so we don't forget. Oh, it's gonna make me do it. Right, so that's you. Can be recommended, but attack by 15 and the other one gets maybe defense, but that's got Lucy and then yeah, defense. Nice. All good. Spoken to everyone. Take on a request.
ってこれだけかよ。それだけギルドが落ちぶれてるってことね。借金がいっぱいで信用ガタ落ちみたい。
So you can now accept requests from the request board. So requests for Fairy Tail can be viewed at the request board. Accepted requests by selecting with the D-pad and holding down A. On the request, key characters and locations will be marked with a little scroll. So once you accepted a request, you can abandon it by viewing the report again. If you're within your base, you can also use L3 to abandon a request. Abandon a request will reset your progress, allowing you to reattempt it from the beginning. Your base is the location from which you'll be completing requests and progressing through the story. Your first base will be the Fairy Tail Guild, but that may change over the course of the story. You'll be returned to the base if you're defeated in battle. Right, so let's accept this.
行方不明の人を探せばいいのね。その依頼、私も行きます。
ウェンディ、大した依頼じゃねえぞ。
その人は怪我をして帰れなくなってるのかもしれません。それなら私の魔法が役に立つと思います。そっか、ウェンディの天空魔法なら治療できるもんね。
よし、一緒に行くか、ウェンディ。
あ、ちょっと家に戻ってもいい？ 7年空けたままになってるし。
Hey. So Wendy's a guest. Characters necessary to the story or requests will temporarily join your team. Guest members cannot be controlled, but will fight alongside you automatically. Okay, sweet. Nice. Right, so save my best bro. So head to Lucy's room. Anyone else we can speak to? The storeroom's been cleaned out and nothing but dust in there now. Wish we had something useful. hope we'll get some. So I wonder, like, if we increase our guild, like get more space and stuff, start return to its former glory, if more characters start like appearing, or if this is gonna be like all the characters, like just because the main characters here, pretty much. If I want to see, I forget his name, the guy that's always at the request board, just staring at it. Never picks up a request though. I want to stop by my house before we go into the forest. Where's your house again, Lucy? It's in the center of town, near the bridge. Alright, so open the map with down. Here you can view your destination and other icons. Alrighty. The minimap displayed in the bottom right corner of the screen can be minimized or enlarged with that. Okay. Nice. What are these spots here? Oh. Definitely do some collecting. I'm kind of curious to see how the synthesizing is going to work, because this game is made by Gust, who make the Atelier games, and they're like, you know, obviously synthesizing and stuff, so I feel like that could be really good in this game. Oh. So Nakora loves delicious candy. If you have some, head over to Lucy's house and give them to Nakora. Depending on how many you give him, you may receive a reward. Ooh. Nice. I was gonna say, like, Nakora, I always like known him as Blue. Right, so we're going down here. But dude, Magnolia looks so cool. Right. Hmm?
鍵が開かない。
お、張り紙だ。何々。
7年分の家賃を払うまで入れません。大家より。いやー、7年分そんな大金払えないよ。ルーシーさんもでしたか。ウェンディも？フェアリーテールの寮でしょ？フェアリーヒルズも全額払わされました。足りない分は負けてくれましたけど。フェアリーテールも火の車だし、仕方ないか。
なんだルーシー、泊まるところないならうち来るか？
え？大変だよナイツ。
お、ハッピー、今日からルーシーかな。
金庫盗まれちゃった。魚買うお金もないよ。
なんだって、よく探したのか？
うん、隅々まで探したけどどこにもないんだ。
ルーシー、さっきの話なしな？
別にいいけど。ギルドも私たちも一文なしですね。早く依頼を達成して食費だけでも稼ぎましょう。そうね。
Right, so into the forest. So remember, you can use any exit you want, preferably the main exit. So find the person lost in Boundary Forest. So the main exit, I'm assuming we, just go straight down here. We get to run through the city as well. Oh man, it looks so cool. I'm hoping, like, further in the game, can maybe like get some people selling stuff, like ingredient person there, weapon guys or something. I don't know. I say weapons, but you know what I mean. Accessories and stuff. Ooh, sup guys, a pretty big sword. Right, so you can open the map of Fjord either by leaving the town or pressing up. The map of Fjord will be displayed, will display the areas you can visit, and you can use X to move to other locations. Alright, to the forest.
よし、ここだ。
依頼書によると、ここが消息を絶った場所ね。
行方不明になったやつを探して連れて帰ればいいんだろ。楽勝だぜ。ハッピー、どっちが早く見つけられるか勝負だ。
はいさあ。ここにはモンスターが出ます。気をつけて進みましょう。あいつら聞いてないわよ。
Alright, let's get into some fights. So we should head deeper into the forest. So So encounters, there are monsters wandering outside of town. Get too close in a battle will begin. If you attack an enemy with square, you'll begin the battle at an advantage. Sweet. Also, in case you were wondering, I don't think I actually got the attack then. Because it went into me. Right, yeah, so in case you're wondering, I believe this game ends after the, is it, I can't remember how it's pronounced, Tartarus? Yeah, Tartarus arc. I don't think it has the final arc in it, but I know the developers, like, I'm pretty sure I read like an interview where they're saying like, oh, they will potentially think about like a DLC or a sequel or, you know, original story stuff, and potential like more expansions of this game, which I'm very down for. So 4 main commands that can be used in battle: magic, attack, defend, and item. Use L3 to switch to auto battle mode. Ooh, okay. So auto battle is going to be good for grinding. Oh man, nice. So magic, use MP to attack enemies, heal and support allies, and more. Use 1 MP to deal a small amount of damage to a single enemy. Prepare for an attack, reducing the amount of damage you receive. You can also protect your allies, taking damage once in their stead. Item, you can use items you possess. Escape from battle. Okay, enemies will usually go after those who attack them. Allies who are being targeted by enemies will be marked with an eye symbol, so you can check how much danger they're in. Okay, so a character is knocked out when the HP or MP reaches 0. If all your allies are knocked out, you will lose the battle. When you lose the battle, you can choose to either retry or return to your base and repair. Hey, not bad. Right, we got some MP. Can we hit them both? No, they're like that, okay. Nice, not bad damage. Go on, Wendy. Ooh. So when you defeat an enemy, their magic will scatter into the form of various elemental and non-elemental ether nanoparticles. Collecting these ether nanoparticles allows you to recover your magic. Different characters will require different types of ether nanoparticles in order to recover their magic. Sweet. I just heals up, okay. Got Lucy Kick. Oh, I gotta go for this. Oh, great. Wendy's actually pretty strong. Nice. Teamwork always wins the day. Actually gonna fight all the enemies I see though, because getting the XP will be super nice. And we got the advantage this time. Oh, a big like stone golem dude. Nice, Wendy. So there are 7 types of elemental magic: non-elemental, fire, ice, holy, demon, light, and dark. Each character will have some form of compatibility, or weak resistance, immunity, or drain for each element. During battle, you can view your capabilities for each element. For magic possessing 2 elements, capabilities will be calculated separately. Right, so you've got weak, increases damage taken, resist, decreases damage taken, none, reduces damage taken to 0, drain, recovers HP equal to the amount of damage received. So we can see your weakness is fire, and you resist normal and water, and that's weak to light, right? So, guess we can just do some damage, finish you off, and then hopefully Natsu can finish off the other one. Nice. Magic, and let's go fist onto you. Oh, he broke you, nice. Dealing a large amount of damage with a single attack may cause break to occur. It's more likely to happen when using magic that aligns with the target's weakness. When a character enters break, they will be unable to act on their next turn, and any damage they receive will be critical. Nice. So when you finish that off, nice, and then we will go. Let's go Lucy Kick. Let's go for normal attack. There we go. Almost level 2. We got Chipped Fang. Oh, what is going on down here? Wait, oh, I was going to go explore down there first, but hi. Whoa, that's a lot of them. Oh, go on, Wendy. So your fairy gauge will fill when your allies attack. When it is full, press R1 to unleash Magic Chain. During a Magic Chain, you have access to special commands allowing you to select either a chain or a finisher. Selecting chain will cause the chain to continue by tagging in the next character. Raise your character rank and you'll be able to select up to 3 types of skills. The initial skill will not consume MP. Finishers can be used to stop a chain prematurely. In addition to their use as a final powerful attack in the chain, they allow you to use a strong attack without consuming much MP. For Magic Chain, there are standard chains and combo bonuses. The total of these two combined determines your maximum number of chains. You can check your number of magic chains from the View Magic Chains section of the main menu. Okie dokie, so standard chain grants or guarantees a number of chains. Combo bonus determines whether your chain continues or ends when using chain. Maximum reach maximum number of chains and your final attack will be a finisher. Keep your chain going and you might deal a lot of damage. If it ends early, you'll lose out a powerful finisher. Right. Let's try. Something for finisher. Don't want to risk it, but okay, the finishers in this game are awesome. Like, Wendy's is so cool. 6,051. And we grow level. Ooh. Magic Chain plus 10%. Ooh, magic required. Sorry, acquired, not required. Acquired. And we got arms. Raises all targets attack. Nice.
ありがとう、助かったよ。安心したら痛みが。
怪我を見せてください。私が治療します。
ああ、痛みが引いていく。お嬢ちゃん、こんなに若いのに治癒魔法を使えるのか。ところでオタクらどこのギルドなんだ？
フェアリーテイルだ。
フェアリーテイル、聞いたことないな。新しいギルドなのか？
フィオーレで知らない人はいないギルドだったのに。
さて次は。
Alright, let's go back to the guild. So reporting requests. Once you've completed all missions associated with a request, return to the guild and give Mary Jane your report. Reporting will complete the request and allow you to receive your reward. Can we pick up multiple requests at once? So if we can get like 10, then oh, just fast travel, nice. If we get like 10 requests, then like come to the forest to do them all at once and then return. That would be pretty sweet. Yes. Nice.
よし、これで初仕事は完了ね。ウェンディ、お疲れ様。お役に立てたようでよかったです。また誘ってください。早くお家に戻れるといいわね、ルーシー。あ、家賃のこと忘れてたわ。これじゃ全然足りないよ。
次行こうぜ次。仕事こなしてりゃギルドの家賃もなんとかなるって。
Okay, so add friend. Does that mean Wendy can join the party then, maybe? Ooh, went down 4 ranks. So team arrangement. You can arrange your team from the main menu. Characters necessary for the story or request will be locked into your party. While characters that are not on your team cannot participate in the battle, they will still gain 50% of the XP earned. Oh, that's not bad. So can we go Wendy? Nice. Hey, we ranked up. So fairy points. As your guild rises in the ranks, you'll receive fairy points. Fairy points are used to raise characters' ranks from the guild ledger. So I've made it so that you can strengthen your members from the guild ledger. Hey. Characters who have become your friend can gain character skills by raising their character rank. Character rank can be raised by using fairy points or by completing character stories. Okie dokie, so you can check characters' ranks and skills by viewing their status in the team section of the main menu. Okay, so we've got to raise a character's ranks. I'm guessing we'll do Wendy's. Oh no, we can do loads. Or not. I don't think we can do this just yet. I simply have to. Raise a character's rank. Oh, you have to use R1, I see. Ah. So that's 10. Let's do Natsu. So adds a new command to Magic Chain, enhances the power of finishers. Ooh. Superior Magic Chains will become available as your character ranks rises. Then P-costs will be higher, but they will become more powerful. Nice. Ah, I see. I thought R1 just switched to like Lucy or Wendy. We need 30 for that. We need many more points, which we don't have. So take on another request. Ooh. Snuggle, don't smuggle. So a bunch of sketchy guys carrying sketchy stuff and handing it off to other sketchy guys. It's got to be something sketchy. Please do something. Oh, sounds very sketchy. Let's go.
密輸組織を見つけ出して取引現場を抑えろってことかしら。
その仕事俺もかませてもらおう。
ああ、横取りする気か。
そうは言ってねえだろうが。7年前その組織を追ってたんだよ。まだやってやがったか。
何か因縁があるのね。いいわ、一緒に行きましょう。
いいのかよルーシー。お前の取り分がなくなるぞ。
なんで私の分なのよ。
俺の分はいい。お前らにやるよ。
Hey, so Grace joined as a guest. Oh, okay, so you can only have 3 party members? So it replaces Wendy. Rip. So we got to gather some information in town. I'm assuming after this quest, it will likely be a quest of Urza. You can now fast travel within the town. Ooh. When the map is open, while you're in town, the destination list will be visible. You can use it to travel to your selected location. Cool. Guild and Central Avenue have been added to your destination list. Want to quickly grab all this just in case comes in handy at some point. Nice. So, yeah, just do that. Let's go through here though, because I think it's easier. And then we just take a right, go around, get the information, take out the, well, then probably go find the smugglers and go take them out. Sounds good. Alright, hello people. Let's go talk to you first. Oh, there's the old guild. Look at it, all this glory. So, a suspicious person? Haven't seen anyone like that around here. Okie dokie. Thanks for nothing. I saw someone wearing armor go into the alley. It's odd to see someone in armor like that in our peaceful town. A suspicious character wearing armor? That's a little familiar. We'll check it out later. Yo, what's up? Suspicious person? Sorry, haven't seen anyone like that. This building is foreclosed. No one's gone past here. Can we take a look inside anyway? No. Authorized personnel only. Go away. We're authorized. This is our... Oh, that's it. We have to turn back for now. Nothing we can do. Whatever. Let's try somewhere else. That's nothing for now, so they were wearing armor. And they went into the back streets on the western side. Let's go check it out. Hey, is that... Ooh. I have a feeling who this... Maybe? Who always wears armor, you know? Have to go find out. A little inkling it could be Urza, maybe. So for that guy, I wouldn't have seen Urza in 7 years, so... This is our girls' dorm, right? What are you doing here? Do you need something? Oh, Urza, so you're the suspicious character wearing armor. Sorry, it was Urza. No luck here. Let's look somewhere else. See you later, Urza. Right. I wonder what that was all about.
グレイ、依頼のあった密輸組織とは何かあったの？
取引現場を襲撃して組織を壊滅させた。ただそれだけのことだ。あいつら。
もう二度とやらないと言っておきながらまた密輸に手を出すとはな。
悪いやつなんでしょ。もう一度懲らしめなきゃ。
ああ、そうだな。わかるまで付き合ってやればいい。
So high ground and fairy hills have been added to your destination list.
ここにしましょう。
Right, so where are we going now? We are going. Oh,
どこ行くかな。
so it's down, isn't it? Yeah, just straight down.
行き先は
One thing I gotta say though is I'm really happy they used like all the like the fairy tale music that was in the anime because it's just it's so good. Like the fairy tale anime has some of the best like music, 100%. So good. Got like fountain area, nice. So the fountain plaza has been added to a destination list. Nice. Let's go and collect some water. Why not? Can never have too much water. Stay hydrated, folks. Did I see someone suspicious? No, I don't think I did. This crowd sucks, man. Someone give me some useful information. You. Tell me something good. The cathedral has been added to destination list. Nice. I think it's the cathedral, like, inside there you get the Mystigan first, like, Laxus battle, I'm pretty sure. That was before like Timber Island. I think it was in the cathedral. Why, some strangely dressed people just passed through here? Looked like they were headed west. Oh, thank you for the information. So stop the deal. Yeah, I'll go in this way. To the west exit, hurry! I'm going, Natsu, man, I'm going. Gotta collect some stuff on the way though. Yo, what's all this noise? You guild wizards? What are you in such a hurry for? Have you seen anyone suspicious come through here? Ah, now that you mention it, a guy with a weird hood went down the alley. Got it, thanks. Oh.
あいつだ。あいつで間違いない。グレイ、本当にやっちゃっていいんだな。ん？なあ、思いっきりやってやれ。あの時の誓いを思い出させてやるんだ。
Let's go, man. You do not break a promise. Let's see. Ooh, perfect attack. Roll, take out. Let's go. Wait, let's see their they got any weaknesses? No, doesn't say. Ooh, go and crush him. Oh, okay. They were finished then for a second. Let's go Lucy kick. Oh, I love the Lucy kick so much. Nice, almost level 3.
そこまでだ。観念しろ。
お前はグレイ。7年前に死んだはずじゃ。
そう簡単に死ぬかよ。それよりお前、なんでまた密輸なんて始めた？懲りたんじゃなかったか？
それはお前が死んだと思って。
はあ？それがどう関係すんだよ。まさか俺がいないから好き勝手できるって。
違う、そうじゃないんだ。捕まった後、足を洗って農家を始めたんだよ。事業はうまくいき、俺らは本当の家族のようになった。この幸せもお前のおかげだと報告しに行こうとしたが、
私たちが天王島で消えて。
目を覚ましてくれたあんたの恩に報いたいと思って資材を投じて捜索隊を送ったが見つからず、やがて金が尽きて。
バカ野郎、それでまた密輸に手を出したっていうのかよ。こいつらはお前の家族なんだろ。なら守ってやれよ。悪の道に導くなどマスター失格だ。
グレイ。
まあ お前らの気持ちは嬉しいけどよ。
Oh, good guy, Gray. Right, so let's go back to the guild, go and return this, and I feel like we might have a. Ooh, I like how fast it just like takes you back to the guild. That's nice. Might have a quest with Urza next potentially.
逮捕されちゃったね。もう悪いことはやめてくれるかな。
大丈夫だろう。あいつらは悪い人間じゃない。
そうだね。私もそう思う。
これにて一件落着。それじゃあ俺は次の仕事に向かうわ。なんかあったら呼んでくれ。
Sweet, so we got Gray as a team member now. I'm not going to add him because there's probably no point at the moment, but hey, rank 157. Ooh, some new requests have come in. So I feel like we're just going to be doing requests until all the tutorial stuff's over and then it's ready to I'm not going to say anything in case you haven't seen like or know about Fairy Tail and what happens next. Like the next arc, I think is probably considered a lot of people's favorite arc. So yeah, it's going to be good. As you complete requests together, the bonds between your team members will deepen. Once a bond has been deepened enough, the character in question will appear outside the base with a music symbol above their head. Speak to them to raise their bond rank. There are 3 levels of bond rank and you will receive magic chain benefits at each one. Ooh. You can check the effects gained from bond ranks in the team section of the menu. Sweet. Alright, so now that I'm hungry, can we eat something first? Oh man, me too. Let's go grab a bite to eat before we start. We're at it, let's invite Lucy. Oh, that's nice. Can we still take a... No, we can't take a quest first. I thought maybe we can take the quest and just go and talk to her, but... Let's go raise our bond.
Lucy!
Oh, hey Lucy, wanna get some food?
ごめんなさい。
Sorry, not today. I barely have enough money for rent as it is. How'd that happen? Wendy lives somewhere way more expensive than you, but she has no problem paying. I know that. You need to rub it in my face. How'd you always run out of money? You don't have trouble and we make the same since we always work together. Well, you must know. It's because you're always breaking things. Do you realize how much of my rent money I lose because of that? Sorry. It's okay. I'm not mad at you or anything. Besides, I like working with you. It's very reassuring. Really? Aw. Yeah, so don't go too crazy, okay? That's sweet. Nice. So it raises magic chain's chain rate.
Yes.
Right, next request, let's go back into the guild. So far I'm liking how this like game kind of like operates, it's nice. So let's get the mailman. Nice.
強盗か。ひでえことしやがる。
手紙や荷物を楽しみに待っている人がいるのに許せない。
大変なことになっているようだな。私も同行しよう。
エルザ、これってエルザが出るほどの事件なの？
これには私のいや、なんでもない。悪事は見過ごせない。ただそれだけだ。
Oh man. Alright, sweet. Azman, easily one of the best like just characters in all anime. I really like Urza. Oh.
敵は小規模ながら闇ギルドの連中だ。気を抜くと痛い目を見るぞ。
7年間のブランクが怖いところね。でもエルザがいるから心配いらないかも。
魔導士相手なら手加減はいらねえな。ようやく本気が出せる。
あんたはいつも全力でしょうが。はあ、弁償で赤字にならないといいけど。ルーシーはいつも心配性だな。
Can you blame her though? Natsu breaks a lot of things. Right, so we can just like fast travel like that, can't we? It's so nice. Like I've played so many games where like fast travel like that, it puts you into like a long loading screen, and it's just nice how fast it just you actually just travel. Like, that is fast travel. Actually, just it's just so, it's so refreshing. Because a lot of times it's fast travel, and then you got a long loading screen, and then you get there. That's just like instant. Unless you're going to like a completely new area like this. It's only a little loading screen. This place looks great. Lots to explore. So the person who took our stuff is close by. Be ready. Yeah, I can see him in the background there. So I'm hoping as well, like potentially this place comes like more open world, and we can just, well, like different areas, and we can go explore, find like, I don't know, a cave with like some really strong enemies in, or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Good for that hitting both, because they're weak. Let's just go for that. Sweet. Gotta remember as well, Great and Wendy will be getting 50% of the XP we earn here. So doing the grind is important. Ooh. Hi. Trying to act all scary. Bro, ooh. When you're outside of town, entering a battle near a fallen tree or boulder will cause that object to be included in the battle. Okay. It's a fallen tree back there. I wonder if I can deal with it and these enemies at the same time. Okay. So it's going to take more than a single hit. Guess that means we need to go all out. Now I'm all fired up. Okie dokie. Chain 2. That damage is nice. Oh, over damage. So when your total damage exceeds a set amount, over damage will activate an object will be destroyed. Hey, and we grew a level. So when you're outside of town, entering a battle near a fallen tree or boulder will cause the object to be included in the battle. Okay, yeah, with that. Over damage will open up block paths and allow hidden items to be found. Ooh. Hey, what have we got here? Sweet. Is it any good though? Oh. Max HP by 200. Probably under Wendy for now. Kind of want to keep your like my healer high HP so they can stay alive, but I'll probably end up changing it at some point. Another chest. Boy, think you tough blocking that chest? I don't think so. It's my chest. Let's go for that. And we can attack these two. I love the turn-based combat in this game, like the squares, like how where the you know, the enemies are placed. This is some of like my favorite combat. It really reminds me of a game I played on 360. It was called oh, what was it? Enchanted Arms, I believe it was. Had the squares, like it was turn-based combat, but it was all squared. It was a really good game, by the way. Really recommend it. If you want an easy 1000 gamer score, then I think just finishing the game, you get it easy. But I think like there's two endings. Like I think if you choose one path, it ends at the final boss battle. If you choose the right path, you get the final battle, and that's obviously if you choose the wrong, you get 950 gamer score. If you get it right, you get 1000. I think, if I remember correctly. I played that game like 13 years ago. It was a long time ago. But I remember enjoying it, so I recommend it. Right, so maybe if we beat these guys, we can do the overdamage to break the boulders on the right.
もとい郵便物は返してもらうぞ。
かわいいし。
お前らみたいな闇ギルドには容赦しねえ。行くぞ。
ナイツやっちゃ
Oh, Urza. So adorable. Alright, let's go.
よっしゃ行っちゃいくか。
I think one of my favorite like Urza moments has got to be, I think one of the quests they take on, I think it's like I don't know if it's a filler episode or like a like in the original material, can't remember, but when Urza, well I think they all act and Urza like just goes on stage and she's terrible. Or is it she's singing? I think it's, no, she acts or sings. I'm pretty sure it's acting, but she thinks she's really good and she's just awful. So bad. Alright, yes. Hope to take out these two now. And Urza can finish the last one. Nice.
我々の勝利だ。
She's close to level 3. Okay, so what does she want to get? Oh, no, there's more enemies. So the swing from your attack's actually got quite a bit of range to it, so you don't have to get super close like I thought. Let's thank these two.
痛いわよ。
よし。カリーの
決戦。
Nice. Right. We have to go that way, but I'm going to go this way. Oh. Over 30,000 or more. Okay, so we got to come back here, like, late game, do some big damage. 100%.
よいしょっと。
Oh. Yeah, I might be right when I said, like, you know, when the game gets a bit more open world, you can go explore and there'll be some, like, stronger enemies. Definitely probably don't want to go fight them right now. Probably get wrecked.
切られたいものからかかってこい。
These might be the last of the grunts we can take out.
痛いわよ。
Let's go for that.
カリーの
決戦。
Should we go? I think I can. Does it save? Like for next battle? If it does, I can just use it then.
このくらい楽勝ね。
Hey, Grillo Ferraza, nice. Oh, isn't it? Okay. I thought like sometimes in games like when there's two enemies like that close together, just it merges them to like one battle. This is fine.
任せて。
これで終わりだ。乾燥。片鱗。ブルーメンブラスト。
Ooh, 10,000. 11,000. Maybe like that 30,000 over damage place. We probably could do that in maybe like, I wouldn't say too far.
片付いたな。
郵便物は全部無事よ。あれ、エルザ、それって。
え？ああ、これか。これは私宛ての荷物なんだ。
中身は大丈夫？壊れてたりしない？
問題ない。幸い壊れやすいものではないんだ。
あれ、エルザ、荷物が破けてるよ。穴からなんかこぼれてる。下着？
これは確かに下着だが、決して可愛い下着ではないぞ。ただの下着だ。
ああ、それが可愛いし。
よし。
She just had cute underwear. Nice. Alright, let's go back.
帰ってきたぞ。
バッチリですね。
Done the request. Nice.
郵便物はすべて持ち主に届いたようだ。
よかった。郵便物には高価なものやこの世に一つしかない思い出の品だってあるから。それに届いた時の感動たらないわよね。自分で注文して何が届くか分かっていても。
そうだな。私もこの仕事を達成できて嬉しく思う。
オイラには何も届いてないよ。
ハッピーには今度俺が魚を送ってやるよ。
や 郵便って幸せを運ぶんだね。あんたたち同じ家に住んでるんでしょうが。
Oh, happy. Just so innocent, you know? We got one of the best girls, nice. So our rank's now 148. We're going like blazing for the ranks pretty fast. Do kind of want to use that as a though. So Nantu's weak to water. You're weak to normal. You resist normal. Grey, I'm guessing, is weak to fire, yep, and resists water. And Wendy is resistance to wind and weak to, is it demon? Oh, hey Lucy, got a minute? Kana's calling me. Wonder what's up. Oh, we now play as Lucy. Go and talk to Kana. Hey. But I think it's probably a great place to end this episode off. Next episode, we go talk to Kana and we'll progress the story. But so far, really digging this game. Cannot wait to play some more. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.